Da chamada, chamada, na cena, chamada, 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 chamada.
And that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Savinho, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mazraoui. De Ligt. Mazraoui. Matheus Cunha. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's hoisted clear. Reinders. Savinho. Reinders. Savinho. A good play on the left-hand side here. Savinho's cross. That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. Matheus Cunha. And he's managed to get free. And that's Cisco! Gets it away. Martinez. Shaw delivers. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Now it's Haaland. And it's Reinders. Stones. Rodri takes the shot! Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. That's a little off target. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Foden. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Mazraoui. De Ligt. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it out wide. Shaw with the cross. Ruben Dias. Nouri. Rodri. Stones gently done. Ugarte, and the keeper's got it again. De Ligt. Mazraoui. Shift. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Nicely intercepted. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Lewis. Foden. And it's played forward. Wins the duel this time. Martinez. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Stones. Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Now that's well seen too. And here's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Played with finesse. And now the breakaway. He's one on. He's having a shot!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aim forwards. Reinders. And here's Haaland. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Stones. Stones. Caresses it through. Deftly away. Maguire. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Nice control. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cross in.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Savinho. Bernardo Silva.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Nouri. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Martinez. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Reinders. Šeško. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ambitious ball here. Out to the left it goes. Martinez. Oh, that's a very... Šeško! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Mazraoui cuts it out. De Ligt. Šeško. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Oh, good spread. Mazraoui climbs up big! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Ruben Dias, gently done. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mazraoui. Maguire. Martinez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ruben Dias. Reinders. Nouri. Shaw. He's going to be disappointed with that. Over to the left. Savinho. And it's Reinders. And here's Savinho. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's a throw-in. Looking here to chip it through. Lewis gets over and intercepts. That's really well cleared. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Lewis does well to get it back. It's a good run down the right. Foden. Lewis. Ah, such a clever touch. Stones. Rodri. Stones. Lewis, and that's aimed into the middle. De Ligt getting this one clear. And it's Lewis. And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shaw. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well read, and the danger is averted. Moved on forwards. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And Bernardo Silva! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mazraoui. Now it's Haaland. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bayindir sends that a long way. Nouri. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Foden. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cross in, looks like a good one. Savinho. Savinho! Sticks it away! Right back in the game! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bruno Fernandes, and it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Spread out to the left. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Haaland. Now it's Reinders. Savinho. Reinders. Stones. That's a good ball. And here's Bernardo Silva! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bernardo Silva! Brilliantly cut out. Clipped into space. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bernardo Silva. And he thumps it clear. Lewis looking to get on the end of this. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Martinez, Lisandro Martinez, gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Shaw does really well to win the ball there. And it's Mazraoui. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rodri clears it away. Ugarte. Mazraoui stood his ground strongly. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be thrown very low, and so it proved.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Aim forwards. Savinho. Lovely bit of skill. He slings it in. Maguire getting this one clear. Mazraoui. Martinez. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. And he welcomes it in. Šeško! And that was very necessary. And the shot's on here. Mazraoui. The cross comes in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played in here. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. And it's Mazraoui. Time to deliver. So much time and space here. Lovely feet. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Lewis shifted upfield and claimed it back swiftly. Shaw. Out of play for a throw. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. So what can they make of this? Moved on forwards. Cleared without complication. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! And it's hoisted clear. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mazraoui. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Ugarte. Maguire. Shaw. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shaw is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rodri gets it away. Haaland, out to the left it goes. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. There's the shot! Oh, that's a waste. Bruno Fernandes, that's an oh, shooting chance! Foden. Lewis has played it long. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Maguire, forward it goes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Savinho. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the counter is on. Reinders, chance, surely!
That's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Haaland! They've done it! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that was nowhere near his best. Foden. Calmly anticipates, and it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Manchester United, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Moved on forwards, and it's Reinders. Always onto this. And the keeper has it. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Martinez. Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely weighted pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's in plenty of space here. Matheus Cunha. He is just caressing the ball. Rodri clears it away, and they can counter here. Now it's Haaland. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. That's good play. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Showing good feet. Bruno Fernandes, forwards and with intent. There are a few waiting for it. Bruno Fernandes, decent chance! Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. Maguire gets across to intercept that. Martinez. Shaw. De Ligt. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Reinders. Out to the right. Shaw, aim forwards. He has found a way through. Matheus Cunha. Rodri shifted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maguire. Mazraoui chips it through. Cleared away. Mazraoui. Chance! Nasraoui. Martinez. Quality ball. Sheshko. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Lewis. Foden. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a great ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Haaland. Foden. Foden, gently done. Ugarte have it back and can go again. And it's been played through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shaw, probing pass. Savinho tries to clear. Shaw, he's found a way through. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Tries to get it clear. Lofted upfield. Ugarte. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? Played in by Foden. Cleared away. And it's Stones. Reinders. Oh, real chance! That was venomous. Muscular approach does pay off here. Savinho. Can he finish? He's got a goal!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Lewis, oh, good-looking ball. Maguire attempts a clearance, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, they could be caught out here. And there's the end of the first half. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far.
The second half then, just getting going. Lewis. Foden. It's gone for a throw-in. Stones. And it's Lewis. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredibly, he got so much power with so little backlift.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mazraoui. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner then. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Savinho. De Ligt. Ugarte. Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Aim forwards. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's run loose here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Martinez, and it's played forward. And they've got rid. And that's put paid to a promising move. Šeško. Struck first time. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. Bruno Fernandes. Shot a goal! And the ball's come cross here. That was nicely by the defence. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Ruben Dias, gently done. Succumbs to the pressure. Maguire. Ugarte. Mazraoui. De Ligt. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Defending of the desperate variety. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Haaland. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Oh, can he get onto this? Rodri. And here's Haaland. Savinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Lacking in accuracy.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's neat. Mazraoui flashes it across. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Nouri. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. That's very neat. Now it's Savinho. It's anyone's ball now. Šeško. Proves too strong. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Stones. Foden in acres of space out wide. And here's Foden. Turns and goes back. Foden. And what about this cross? Now it's Haaland. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Shaw. Šeško. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Reinders.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Oh, look at the space here. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And it's Mazraoui. He's had a shot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Manchester United, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Reinders, delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's a throw. Savinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw. Very nicely done. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice touch. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Haaland. Oh, they can break here. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Reinders is onto this. Šeško. Played out to the right. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Haaland. That has found him in acres of space. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maguire shifted upfield. Ruben Dias tries to clear. That is lovely. Here it is crossed in. Defending of the desperate variety. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Foden was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Great defending, strong and determined. Shaw. Aim forwards. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And it's Stones. Oh, nicely intercepted. Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Šeško demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Out towards the flank. That's tidy. And it's Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely shaped ball. Šeško! Mazraoui. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Bernardo Silva tries to... And the finish! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
He's got 4! That is remarkable! This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ball comes in, and out it comes again. Back in once more. It'll be a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel. Good steal, he just read it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Shaw. Can he get onto this? Matthews Cunha. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Shaw. Ugarte. De Ligt. Šeško! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. And it's Ugarte. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Bob was steaming forward. Haaland spread out to the left. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And Bernardo Silva! Great effort, but no way through. Lisandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. Oh, nice touch. Matheus Cunha. Shaw providing an outlet on that flank. And a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Stones. Out to the left it goes. Martinez. Ugarte. Mazraoui. Stones gets across to intercept that. Nouri, aim forwards. Savinho. Reinders wins the duel this time. Matheus Cunha, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes played into space. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Šeško? Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Reinders. And here's Haaland. Mazraoui. De Ligt. Maguire. Martinez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Shaw. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries to get it clear. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
But there's going to be another change here. Savinho is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that could set him on his way. Now it's but just the goalkeeper to beat. Bayindir, long ball by the goalkeeper. Martinez. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. He's shifting through the gears here. Punched away. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. And it's Reinders. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
De Ligt. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. Nouri. Ruben Dias. Nouri. Stones. Maguire. Mazraoui. He is through here. Played in by Mazraoui. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Shaw, who does have an assist to his name, aim forwards. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Doku can get it clear. Matheus Cunha. Strong running down that left flank. Cross goes in there. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Bernardo Silva. Maguire makes the interception. De Ligt. Lovely feet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Reinders. Now it's Reinders. Reinders pinned towards the front line. Reinders has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Reinders played out to the left flank. And here's Doku. And it's Bernardo. And Bernardo Silva! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to get it clear. Haaland! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They've played it short. Haaland, now here's the delivery. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Doku in acres of space out wide. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. Bernardo Silva has a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Played through for the wide man. Bruno Fernandes. Shapes to shoot! No, he couldn't find the finish. Lewis. Stones. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Maguire is there and he can get that clear. Rodri.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Maguire gets over and intercepts. Thinks one through. Ah, he's given it away. Lewis. Lewis forwards and the volley. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes looking for a runner. Nice control. Oh, it's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries a measured ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a goal kick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Doku goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Stones aim forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well timed, excellent interception. Lewis. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Shaw, gently done. Oh, sweet feet. Martinez. And he decides, header! Cleared away.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's been drilled forward. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Doku. Bob. There's the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. And it's been taken short. And it's Stones. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Martinez. Matthews Cunha. There are a few waiting for it. Might be danger here. Goes for a shot! Stones. 5 minutes left on the clock. It is now or never. Time is against them. Ugarte. Moved on forwards. Shaw. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Martinez. Ugarte. Calmly anticipates.
Well, that might be that.
Takes a shot!
Šeško usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Ruben Dias. Nuri. Driven forward. Now that's well seen too. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's Masraoui. Oh, that's a nice ball. Stones with the clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! De Ligt gets good distance on it. That has been cut short. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Reinders.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Doku. Oh, he's found Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Shoots! It's a loose ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Doku. Reinders. And here's Doku. Deep cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Masraoui. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
4 extra minutes added on. Reinders. Doku tries looking up for options on the left. Doku puts the ball in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Reinders. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Maguire gets it away. Reinders. Stones. Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. We are into stoppage time. Masraoui looking to run onto it. Here's the chance to cross. Nuri. Reinders. Stones. Now it's Haaland. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Martinez. Shaw. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Matheus Cunha. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Stones. Lewis. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. That looks a cracking ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked out the run. And he's onside. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really